Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and I got to tell you, it was hard for me not to go live last night, but I thought to myself, you know what, Jason, you're kind of tired. You've already done 4 videos today. One of them was exclusively over at Rockfin. You put out the Union of the Unwanted podcast, or at least the hour and 45 minutes that you were on it. You'll wait, because every day is just more and more of the same bizarro world, inverted reality, where I'm just supposed to accept that the Democratic nominee, now the official nominee, is visibly senile, and they can't even get him to string together 90 seconds of original thought. Okay, at any time that he's off the cuff or unprepared and doesn't know where he is, he says something that is so over the top and unbelievable, it's hard to grasp. Now, I did not watch the entire DNC thing last night. It was hard. Every time I check in and I watch these smiling zombies lying to one another about how great their candidate is and what a great person he is and all these people that are behind him, all of that aside, that he's not a great person, that his policies do suck, that he helped cover up the Pakistani role in 9/11, that he's on video a multitude of times manhandling children, okay, that he bragged about withholding $1 billion from the Ukraine next to Richard Haass at the CFR, all that stuff. I mean, I go on and 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 on about how bad Joe used to be when he was Joey B. And then he progressed to Sleepy Joe. And now he is Zombie Joe Mother Truckin' Biden. He's a zombie. So after like this 2-hour ordeal, all right, the final speaker is Joe's wife. And they must have had to shove him onto camera to go hug his wife, which already looked horrible, right? He looked like an animal that needed to be put down. Like you look at, ooh, he's on his last legs. Before that, he's like, I love you. He melts something out. Now, he's kind of being spoke over. He opens with, are you ready? These are the first words out of his mouth towards the camera. Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband. He's Joe Biden's husband. I mean, bizarro world all day. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to play that clip probably 3 or 4 times to really hit it home. And then we're going to show you the fact that this guy's literally running on a mandatory mask mandate. If he won and everything was counted and there wasn't going to be all sorts of crazy controversy with this mail-in voting system they're trying to put in place, right? If he did win, and let's say magically he was in January, he wants a 3-month mandate for masks. That would be what? Almost 3 months away. That's telling you he wants to muzzle you at least for the next 6 months, and none of this is ending. Can anybody honestly say, even as a Democrat, that all the Democrats want mandatory masks nationwide? I mean, have we gone that far to believe this Johnny nonsense? Half of the voting public wants mandatory masks for everybody? What is going on here? So guys, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share. We're going to get to the video clips. We're also going to play, Trump's campaign versus Biden's campaign. They're not even running really on Joe's ability to do anything at all, other than tell you where to wear a mask. This is insanity. And he doesn't even know where he is. Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband. So guys, we've been fully demonetized here for the past 4+ months. I need your support now more than ever. $5, $10, $15. It really does mean the world to me. It's how I'm keeping this operation afloat. We're not even halfway there, and we've only got about, 12, 13 days. It looks like Friday I'm hitting the road no matter what to go get a new place, because I can't be here by October 1st in New York State, which is now, a failed state. a literal failed state. Not a nation state, but a once prominent state that was already going down the tubes before COVID 1984, and now it's horrible. And remember, Meatball, okay, Andrew Capo Cuomo, he spoke at this thing yesterday. He put out a book, American Crisis. He's in line, maybe, to be in the cabinet sometime down the line, or even, as I've predicted, Once they throw Zombie Joe out and they put Kamala Vampiris in there, somebody who couldn't poll at 1% during the Democratic national debates and was eaten alive by a real candidate like Tulsi Gabbard, once they put her in there, maybe Meatball becomes VP. They're selling him as America's governor. Why not? Remember, guys, you can support me over here on Rockfin as well. On top of the GoFundMe, I've got the T-shirt shop, and very proud of this shirt. And by the way, guys, tell me what you think of this design in the comments section, okay? Because that's the next design I may be putting out there. We must unite against the predator class. They don't care about the color of your skin or the content of your character, and truer words could never be spoken there. Right now, we've got this one up, but I may be putting that up later today if you guys like it. And remember, guys, follow me on Twitter, because who knows, if I'm not here, hopefully I'm not going to get banned off of Periscope. All the documentary films, they're in the playlist section. Let's do it. We do it live. Now, we're going to watch it a couple times because the guy talks over him a little bit, okay? So, again, listen for yourselves. Joe Biden's wife endorsing him, okay, at this faux DNC. They push him out to go hug her. He can barely walk. And then he says, "Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband."
Dr. Jill Biden, with a hug from her husband in the classroom she taught in the 1990s.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband. Let's do it again.
With a hug from her husband in the classroom she taught in the 1990s.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
One more time.
With a hug from her husband in the classroom she taught in the 1990s.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
I'm Joe Biden. I mean, that's his opener. That's how far gone this guy is. And what's even worse is the media is completely ignoring this. Even I was watching Fox News this morning as I was over at the pizza shop having coffee with my buddy. Okay, normally we watch Squawk on the Street on MSNBC, but he had Fox on for some reason. And they seemed like Joe did a great job last night. They got all these DNC people on there. No one mentioned the fact that the guy literally started with this.
With a hug from her husband in the classroom she taught in the 1990s.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
That's his opener. I'm Joe Biden's husband. Now before we get to the pandering one, I mean, they're not even hiding it anymore. The full ad they've got out here is in Spanish. All right, they don't care about American votes. They literally do not care. They're showing you what their agenda is. They're saying they're going to have mail-in voter fraud for 20 different states. Only they're saying that it's going to be fair and that Trump is going to say there's fraud. I mean, their plan is right out in the open. The man doesn't know where he is. Let me say it again. The man doesn't know where he is. Let me say it again. The man doesn't know where he is. Before we get to the pander, I want everybody to see, this is the mandatory, you're telling me the entire Democratic Party wants mandatory masks.
We're seeing it again. The virus spreading out of control. The president once again failing to act. Joe Biden knows we need to listen to medical experts and take action now.
Let me stop that. So Joe Biden knows we need to listen to the medical experts. No. If we were listening to medical experts, okay, we'd be in a big different situation. We're listening to pawns of the predator class. That's what we're listening to as he sits on a knee and wears a mask outside.
That starts by expanding testing, calling for mask mandates nationwide.
Mask mandates nationwide. Who would run on this platform and think they could win? Are you kidding me? This just shows you how crazy everything is. That's not even a debate in the media. Show me one poll where the majority of Americans want mandated masks nationwide. Show it to me.
Starting immediately and producing more protective gear here at home.
Now think about that. Starting immediately. He could not get in until January. And you think this is going to end after that? No, they're going to say it's cold and flu season. We're going to be back in the same rotation. Remember, this started mid-March. This doesn't end.
Fighting this virus and rebuilding our economy will take a president who's ready to lead.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
We're in cartoon land. Okay, we've been there for a while. Okay, this is what they're pushing today. Scientists warn it may be years before students can return to school without masks or social distancing. Guys, this is LARPing. It's all it is. It's all it is. Online classes, the hype about Notre Dame, all that stuff. Okay, so so your classes are going to go all online. Now, you don't think any of the students that are on campus or off campus are going to socialize. They're all going to obey your draconian rules of no shaking hands, right? Sex-crazed teenagers and 20-somethings. Sure. Meanwhile, Trump is running a justifiable ad showing the senility of this man. And we're going to show that ad after we show this one more time and the pander ad. Because again, they're not running on actually winning the election at all. They're running on full fraud. Is there a Democrat out there that would like to debate me on anything Joe Biden? I'm not here to support Trump, but anything Joe Biden as a candidate, whether it be this senility that is now extremely visible or his past record. Is there anyone that wants to look me straight in the eye and say this is a good man? Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it live. Hey everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband.
With a hug from her husband in the classroom she taught in the 1990s.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
I'm Joe Biden's husband. And so we showed you the pandering mask ad. Let's show you this one, which is almost completely in Spanish.
Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. That's what our abuelos and abuelas taught us. Now, Joe confirmed he's walking with perfect company. Una aliada.
Perfect company. Kamala Harris, a prosecutor who put people behind bars and kept them there longer than their sentences, who withheld evidence of people on death row until after they died, who joked about putting 150,000 people in jail for marijuana and admitting she smoked it herself. She's perfect. And somebody who's very open about the fact she wants to take your weapons. Okay? Your guns are gone. Like nationally. Like you want to talk about executive orders. These people are ready to do it. All right? And I'm not trying to get into the left-right paradigm. I'm just telling you that this person right here is the epitome of a social climbing sociopath who will do anything her predator class masters tell her to do. Yes, she did sleep her way to the top with a married man, Willie Brown, okay? Former mayor of San Francisco, Bohemian Grove Club member. Yes, he did get a call on the morning of 9/11 not to get on a plane, then denied it. He's walking with perfect company?
And a champion of the Latino community for years, Kamala is the final piece of the puzzle. Together, Biden and Harris will rebuild the American dream and ensure a future para todos.
This is what they're running on, man. So now let's watch, at least an ad that's based in reality. Say what you want about Trump, but this is real, all right? And honestly, I probably could have cut something way more vicious together. Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's wife. Or I'm sorry, I'm Joe Biden's husband. See, I'm going senile. I said it a dozen times, and now I'm misquoting him. Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband.
He went, he became president. I didn't go, and I'm still vice president.
And in addition to that, we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are.
Think about it. Everybody has known from day one how smart, how bright Hillary is. Everybody knows how tough she is.
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
So be successful. I sincerely hope some of you become millionaires and billionaires. I mean that. But engage.
There's during World War II, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that was totally different than he called it the.
legit question, legit ad. And again, the media is just ignoring it or saying, you know, like it's doctor this or bad again. And then again, at his own nomination party, where they, again, don't have an action. Everybody's talking about AOC and her 90-second spot and how she endorsed Bernie. How about you talk about how, as bad as AOC is, as she was literally put into office on a casting call actress deal, and she will say whatever they want, okay? She wouldn't even get on the Biden train. Hell, Tulsi endorsed Biden, right? I'll at least give her she didn't do that, but they'll all focus on that. And maybe there's some division in the party. The guy said he was Joe Biden's husband. And it's being, Tucker might talk about it tonight. Maybe.
With a hug from her husband in the classroom she taught in the 1990s.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
I'm Joe Biden's husband. I mean, I can't say it enough, guys. We're living in bizarre times. You know, get this video out, share it with people. Maybe it's hateful or harmful content because I dare call the guy a zombie. Again, he went from Joey B to Sleepy Joe to Zombie Joe. He's a zombie at this point. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share. Guys, it's not about left or right. It's about right and wrong. And they have such disdain for you as a human being that if you are somehow in this brainwashed state where you're still playing team baseball with Democrats and Republicans, that you would support a guy like this, that should be a huge wake-up call. Huge wake-up call. We don't even have to talk about policy with this guy. Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband. So, guys, I need your help more than ever. Again, 4 months plus demonetized here, 3 months plus ago. We actually did it live here, and we appealed the fact that they say I'm harmful content. I assure you, I am only harmful to the predator class and media, military, industrial complex lies. So $5, $10, $15, it means the world to me. Big donors, need you now more than ever. Really love to see that get to 2,000 sometime in the next 2-3 days. Guys, you can also support me on Rockfin. If you create a free account, because again, if I get kicked off here, Rockfin's where you're going to find my content, right? Free account, you get the Pardon Party video for free. Excuse me. Remember, I've got the t-shirts right here. Right now, the Your Life Matters, Your Skin Color Shouldn't Have to shirt is up. And we're really thinking about putting this one up maybe a little bit later today. We must unite against the predator class. They don't care about the color of your skin or the content of your character. And that's something we have to be very, very aware of, okay? Guys, you can see all my documentary films where? Right here. In the playlist section under documentaries, you can see Zombie Joe everywhere. I mean, you can see clips of Zombie Joe now, even though he won't do a debate. Okay, he doesn't want to answer questions. Every spot seems to be almost pre-taped, unless something like this happens. But you can see Zombie Joe everywhere because they're pushing some Zombie Joe, Kamala Vampirus 2020 authoritarian nonsense. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the flip side.